Is MT. This is MT, the owner of Ryder, along here with AN. And we asked you guys for some topics earlier on, so we're just going to jump right into it. The first topic, what do we think about WWE 2K15 and what we would like to see? Alan, you want to take this one first?
Sure. What do I think about WWE 2K15? I don't care because I do not play the game. An actually decent roster. I would like ECW mode and GM mode to come back, and yeah, I'd say that's about it. Also, just lengthen the amount of divas on the roster. That needs to happen. I'm tired of having 7 divas to choose from.
Alright, that's
That's all I gotta say about this.
Okay, yeah. Like he said, I think they should continue the Legends part, like they did on previous games. Have Legends still in 2K15. Also, yeah, expand the divas, have former divas, current divas, everything. And also, they need to, bring back GM mode, because it was pretty cool being able to see what it's like and be able to make your own matches rather than universe mode, which gets really boring pretty quickly.
Yeah, I'm using this so we.
Alright. You want me to read the next topics? Alright, start reading the next topics. Alright, next is current state of WWE economics. All that crap. Current state of WWE, I think WWE is entertaining, with the top heels being Triple H and Stephanie McMahon, but I honestly think Triple H is currently burying everybody, but that's what he's good at, so I'm okay with it, even though I really shouldn't be. Stephanie McMahon is really annoying. I don't see what everybody sees in her as far as her being so talented and so great at acting. She's annoying. The Divas division really needs to improve. The mid-card talent should be main eventing, and most of the main eventing superstars should be in the mid-card. And get rid of WWE superstars. As far as economics, people are going to stop watching because John Cena is going to win every single WWE title match. So their money is going to go down. Go ahead, MT.
Alright, I completely agree with most of it. Mid-card people and even jobbers, they should be more up there. For example, Zack Ryder, what our page is based off of, I could see him as World Heavyweight Champion. Of course, since there's 2 championships, there's only one now, WWE World Heavyweight Championship, there's not that opportunity, which, off topic, but I think that there should be but 2 top titles. But okay, so and then people like Kofi Kingston, the reason why he's not main event is because they've tried to push him and his mic skills aren't that good, so that brought him down.
Just give him a manager and make him heel.
Make him Paul Heyman guy. It may not seem like it'll work, but I think after a while it would. Make him heel. Yeah. What do I think about Triple H or the Authority? I think they need to slowly start to disband. We saw hints of them disbanding a while ago, back when Orton and Triple H would always have their little stare downs and kind of argue a little bit. But then they made no sense because they keep on going back to being all buddy-buddy. So I think they need to follow up with what they start with the storylines. For example, can't remember who it was. I think it was Bad News Barrett and I can't even remember. But a while ago, they started the feud. They had like 1 or 2 matches, and then that was the end. And Ryder just totally cut it. Their matches were on SmackDown and Raw, I believe, that week. And then WWE just dropped the ball. Their economics, they're going to start losing money even more money because of their current product. If they start pushing the younger guys, I think that'll once again start to help them. They've got older guys like Randy Orton, John Cena up at top. They're not going to be there much longer. So WWE needs to start pushing these younger guys to get up there.
This is why he's never gonna make it.
Alright, and now should WWE bring back TV14? I say maybe. Slowly though, if they do. Excuse the background noise. But if they do bring it back, it needs to
be talking in the back.
Yeah, but it needs to be slowly, because if they just go back 1 week just like randomly, then they're gonna lose a lot of viewers. But if they just slowly start giving little hints, like when Randy Orton got busted open on Money in the Bank, then if they just slowly start giving hints, for example with, hey look, Crippler's here, but for example with, what's his name, John Cena, no, well yeah, John Cena said it, and Daniel Bryan, they've slowly started cussing a little bit on the show, like saying one cuss word or so. And I think this is helping them. If they just slowly progress, they could eventually come back to TV14. Hey, and you want to take it now? Same question.
I will gladly take this. First of all, just let me say a little thing about PG and this trying to be a family company. No, this isn't being a family company, because the adults and the families don't want to watch this. This is for the children. And apparently not cussing and not showing any nudity makes it for children. No, all you're doing is pushing the notion of them being pussies. So yes, bring back TV14, but bring it slowly. Let the youth grow up a little bit, and then to the people that turn into teenagers, then bring back TV14. You have to move as the same way your audience moves, because the new kids that are coming up aren't enjoying WWE like us are. Say what you need to say, Crippler.
Alright, my take on it is that WWE doesn't like necessarily to be TV14 as it is back in the past. The reason being, the number one reason is that we don't need blood, we don't need chair shots to the head. That doesn't make the quality matches that we have out there right now. We don't need nudity to get the product by the like the product right now. It's completely over. We have Make-A-Wish. We have all this other crap to get ourselves out there, and we have no competition right now. The NBA Finals, we got the NFL, NHL, and all that crap, but they're just not there because they're not doing it on a weekly basis, if you know what I mean. We're a top wrestling company. There's nobody else like us. TNA, dude, the page reach is more than TNA's attendance record. Okay? 1.1 million people tune in to TNA Wrestling. There's more people on the page commenting and liking our stuff.
We're better than y'all.
Yeah, exactly. So I would say the closest competition WWE has is the page. And that's pretty freaking funny. It's not even a wrestling company, man. But anyway.
Ratings are better than y'all too.
But I just want to say this. WWE going TV14 again, possibility, they don't need it. They don't need it. They just need good booking. They need storylines. The brand split would be cool again. But just everything in general, the chair shots, the blood, the nudity, they don't need it. They just don't need it.
Alright, I see your points there. I like how you backed up your points with facts. Next question. It was, should they put the belt on Brock Lesnar? Why or why not? I say it depends on if he's going to be full-time. He was in the middle of signing a contract and getting negotiations to be full-time around WrestleMania, which is why they which is one of the reasons why they let him conquer the streak at WrestleMania. But then afterwards, when he did not start to go full time, I was kind of mad. But as long as he starts to go full time, I see no problem with it. Why? Because he conquered the streak. Therefore, they need something to back that up. If he just conquers the streak and then goes away, comes back for a little bit, leaves again, then that has no meaning to it. And so it all goes back to him conquering the streak. They need to back that up. They need to put the belt on him if he decides to come back full time, and that way that it does back it up. Also makes him look even better. Plus, him taking the belt off Lesnar, that would get him even more heat. Taking it off Cena, but also he'd get some fans because of the fact that Cena's starting to get very hated. Alan?
C Nation. We are barely here, but C Nation is still here because AN still continues to live. Crippler, Crippler. We can have this argument later. We can have this argument later. We can have the argument later, son. All right.
I'm venting.
If Brock Lesnar
take off my
wins, if Brock Lesnar wins the title, I'm jumping over the barricade because he is not relevant right now. His character is bipolar. 1 week he's running away and acting like a big bitch, and the next week he's destroying people. So until they can fully make this man dominant, he doesn't deserve the title. I think, why don't we just give this to Dolph Ziggler? Let's give it back to Dolph Ziggler, and let's actually give him a... And Crippler, you're just going to laugh at everything I say.
Typical. You see...
Let's bring back Kenny King. Let's bring Kenny King. Let's give him the title. Kenny King.
Time out. I'm going to stop you right there. Brock Lesnar, he conquered the streak. You know why? He was believable. Everybody knew he was believable, and Undertaker was not physically fit in the time. So of course they had the discussion with Vince McMahon. They all discussed on it. It's not just one-sided opinion. They all discussed on it, and Brock accepted. He conquered the streak, and that's what he did. My client, Brock Lesnar, conquered the streak. There you go. I said it again.
My client, Brock Lesnar.
Next. He's going for a title shot. He's going to get a title shot. Okay. So what? He's going up against Cena. That's great. John Cena, he is a 15-time world champion. Brock Lesnar's a part-timer. Yeah, so what? So was Undertaker. Okay. And Brock Lesnar was believable to
Undertaker's 50 years old.
It doesn't matter. He's still a part-timer. Anyways, he's gonna face Cena for the title. Who knows if he's gonna win or lose. If Brock does indeed win, I'll be happy for him. I mean, it's the pass of the ball, not metaphorically. Just the pass of the belt to the next guy. And then, who knows, Brock Lesnar will have it until WrestleMania. We could see Roman Reigns. There's rumors of Roman Reigns winning the Royal Rumble and facing Brock Lesnar.
You can't forget Rollins has that case.
That's true. Rollins has that case. And I think Roman Reigns will win at WrestleMania. Seth Rollins will cash in. It's going to be a very physical match at WrestleMania. Tell me about it. Okay.
All right. Okay. Our next topic.
Then they're thinking about the Shield getting back together.
All right. Let me just add something to that. I don't think the Shield will get back together because it wouldn't make sense. How are they going to have Rollins after smashing the chair on them? How are they going to have Rollins come back with them? It won't make sense. But next topic. What are our... No? Okay. You want to say something?
Hey, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This not making sense is just more of the reason why WWE will do it.
But that's the point what WWE is trying to do. They're unpredictable. Each and every week is unpredictable. Who knows what might happen on Monday Night Raw? Who knows? Rollins might cash in already.
That is true. But then again, that would make Rollins look like a pussy. Because the only way they could do it is by having Rollins apologize to them or something. Therefore, if they do it, I don't think it'll work out. But okay, next topic now. What are our thoughts on Stardust? I honestly, Alan, I'll let you take this one, Alan.
Me?
No,
Oh,
Alan.
yeah.
One.
Oh.
No, A-N. A-N. I'm A-N.
A-N, my bad.
First of all, I'd like to. I'm Triple H. Second of all, I don't care about Stardust.
Deal with it.
I am the heel. Yeah, but I don't care about Stardust, and now I have to wipe off my computer screen.
Alright, A-N's done. Crippler,
Alright. I'm back.
your thoughts
Okay.
on Stardust, Crippler?
Okay, AN. Deal with it. Okay. As I was saying, Stardust. Let's say, I think it's a good gimmick for Cody. I mean, to be honest, they're trying to build their feud until WrestleMania. They're actually going for, they're going for Stardust versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania, and there's this huge feud between them on Twitter. If you guys didn't see over the past couple of years, they were actually hyping this match for quite a long time, and Goldust has been begging for it for quite a while, and I could just see this whole thing brewing and brewing and brewing, and then Stardust causes Goldust to lose and lose and lose and lose, which is originally supposed to be happening right now, but they built up the Stardust character. They're going to make him win a lot, and then when they go for the tag team titles, hopefully, they're just going to lose and lose and lose and lose. And then it's just going to be done. They're split and stuff. He finds out it's Cody in the dressing room, probably.
Yeah.
And there's this huge feud going on to WrestleMania. It's all smoke and mirrors right now. So.
I
Alright,
bet
I
you little
see,
kids watching don't even know that it's Cody Rhodes.
I see
It is Cody
Crippler's point, but
The kids don't know.
my thoughts on Stardust is, as long as we build him up right, it'll work out. However, I loved Cody's Dashing Cody Rhodes gimmick around 2011-ish, WrestleMania 27, mainly because I was there, but I loved his gimmick around then, how he was like supposedly this perfect creation, and yeah, so I think that what they could do is build him up, build him up, build him up, and then instead of having Stardust lose, have Goldust get pinned, and have Goldust get pinned.
Exactly what's going to happen.
Yeah, and then have Stardust get mad, and just weeks and weeks it goes on, and Stardust just like, you know what, pretty much he says screw you, and goes back to his Dashing Cody Rhodes gimmick saying, oh, I'm perfect, you keep on making us lose, I'm better than you. But once again, building up for that feud at WrestleMania that everybody wants to see.
It's like this way, this way, this way, this way, brick wall. Exactly.
Yep. And then our next topic, Santino Marella's retirement. What do we think about that? Crippler, you can go first.
He was an idol, actually. I mean, the guy's super entertaining. He's good at telling jokes, and yeah, people call him a jobber. People call him like a silly ass mid carder that nobody would care about. But you gotta look at the bright side of him. He was Intercontinental Champion, and he had that countdown clock, remember? Of him trying to beat the Honky Tonk Man and then had to face Goldust, I think Roddy Piper, and Honky Tonk Man all in one night or something like that. And I don't know, it was just a sort of kind of like a legendary career he had going on. I mean, he was pushing buttons. He broke many barriers. He was Intercontinental Champion for a lot of days. I think almost over a year. United States Champion. I don't know if he held the tag team titles or not. I kind of forget. I don't think he did, but he was really entertaining on the most part. I really enjoyed him. And it's kind of sad to see him go. I mean, he was very entertaining to me. I mean, I'm really easily entertained, and I absolutely loved him. He was a great entertainer.
Yep. Alright, on Santino, okay. Pretty much, I think he was very underrated. He could have been much better than he was. I mean, heck, he did. How did he debut? By
Debuted against Umaga.
defeating Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship out of the crowd. That's pretty phenomenal. And shut up, Crippler. And I hate to see what they did to him after. Thank you for that finger. But I hate to see what they did to him after years, like him teaming with Zack Ryder. I think they could have went far. They could have done big things. I thought they would be tag champions. However, WWE dropped the ball. But yeah, it's sad to see Santino go. He could, if WWE used him right, he could have been possibly one of the greatest champions of all time. Or I wouldn't push it so far to say one of the greatest world champions, but I think he was pretty good, just not way up there with some other superstars. And
if you can see my screen right now,
yeah, we see your Cheetos. We see your Cheetos.
Yes. You will see garbage because Santino Marella is garbage. And I don't care that he's gone. Yeah, he had an inspiring story and all, but maybe I would have felt he was more entertaining if WWE actually would have gave him more relevant gimmicks instead of somebody who goes around with a puppet hitting people in the neck with 5 pointed fingers.
So once again, you're going back to WWE. What?
So Nancy Grace, settle down.
Oh, but once again, you're going back to, it's not his fault. WWE dropped the ball on him. Alright, SummerSlam match predictions. What do we see coming at SummerSlam? I think that we're gonna get, of course, a tag team match. I'm guessing for the tag team match, we're gonna end up, we're gonna end up getting, say, Rhodes Brothers. No, not the Rhodes. I'd say Wyatt, Usos, and yeah, just Wyatt and Usos once again. As much as it hurts to say it, I don't think that I want to see it going on at SummerSlam, because I think they could push new tag teams like they were doing back in 2007, 2008, when they had a phenomenal tag team division with Teddy Long, of course. But yeah, so that's one of the matches that I do see coming. What about you, An? An?
I would like to give a shout out, to the fan who asked this question, because you asked a really stupid question, because there's only been one Raw episode and you can't expect us to make prediction based off of one episode, you fucking retard. What do I see? What do I see at this pay-per-view? I think I see AN versus the stupid ass fan that asked this question. Your turn, Crippler.
Okay, are you talking about the whole tag team thing still?
We're just in general talking about the SummerSlam match predictions, but if you want to add more on that, you can.
Okay, SummerSlam predictions, the World Championship match, of course. I see that Bray Wyatt and Chris Jericho feud still going on. I'm not sure when that's going to end. I think it might end at SummerSlam, to be honest. And I heard Chris Jericho is coming back, not part-time, but someone on a full-time schedule might miss a couple events. So there's an exception in his contract now. He's not going to be leaving for the big-time Fozzy tours or anything. He's actually coming back full-time, but with an exception of a couple days. I heard Battleground's going to be good, but I'm going to put that aside. But I have to say SummerSlam, Chris Jericho's going to be a big part of it. It's going to be Brock Lesnar, of course. I'm not sure if he's going to be champion or not. After SummerSlam, I think he is going to be champion after he defeats John Cena. Yep. Obviously.
You get
and yeah, that's it.
Okay. Honestly, I think rather than whoever has the SummerSlam match predictions, they should ask Battleground because we don't know what went on there. However, it was still a pretty good question despite what AN said. AN's just AN, so I mean, can't really do much there.
And
No offense. Okay, last question, last and final question. The big question.
TVMA.
Shut up. The big question. What do
God.
we think about John Cena's new hair? No, I meant Dolph Ziggler, but I'm an idiot. So okay, no. What do we think about CM Punk leaving? I honestly, I think it's
Alright, you go ahead. Sorry.
okay. We every single day pretty much we hear that one question. Oh my God, when's CM Punk coming back? Why did he leave? Oh my God, boo. It's just like it gets annoying. It gets annoying. Why did he leave? Because he wanted to. Simple as that.
He's tired of you people. He's tired of you people.
He left because he was hurting. He was injured, his ribs were almost broken, and he wanted to take time off. He left, he got married to AJ Lee. AJ Lee was rumored to be quitting as well, but no, she just left to get married to CM Punk and then came back. CM Punk's still gone, but I do believe he is in the midst of the backstage tour. There is no possible rumor that he'll be back in anytime soon, but, you know, like Stone Cold, he left like the same time Stone Cold he hurt and he left. He'll be back. It's not forever. I say he'll be back in about 5 months from now. Maybe more.
Alright. Okay,
Maybe
what I think is CM Punk, I'm guessing he will be back. He's gonna be just like pretty much any other superstar when they do leave. Like, he wasn't just hurting in like physically. He also was hurting to see how the company was going.
Yep.
Alan, shut up. If CM Punk does end up coming back, it won't be anytime soon. It will be at least a year or two, I think. Possibly WrestleMania, but I highly doubt it. And when he does come back, he's not just gonna, just like show up and be himself once again. He's gonna be different. You're gonna be able to tell I think he's gonna be more vicious and more I don't give a fuck attitude like he's had on Twitter. But that's just my opinion.
Alright, my opinion states as is that he's going to be leaving for quite some time until we forget about him. We're going to eventually forget about him, and when he comes back, he's either going to have the Cult of Personality music or some other music. Probably the Cult of Personality music, obviously.
I'm guessing he'll have that just for the first
he's going to get a huge pop. He's going to get a huge pop, and everyone's going to be marking out, talking about it for God knows what, maybe a month or two.
Yep.
Like, CM Punk's back, because when he left, it made a huge impact, and everyone was like, what the fudge?
Like, he left 7 months ago, and he's still, it was right before. Just after the Royal Rumble, so it was almost 7 months ago. Alright, Ian, I know you hate CM Punk and all, but
we're still not over it. We're still not over it. We're still little whiny little marks.
Yep. Ian, what's your opinion?
That kid is gay.
I'm trying to get famous. Anyways.
Okay, so he thinks that he is a choke artist.
No. Look, I used to hate this decision when he first did this. I used to think CM Punk was this big bitch who left only for himself. I actually did some research and realized he left because he was injured. Looking back, I can relate to CM Punk in many ways. We both say what we want to say. We're both not scared to do most things. I will not do some shit. And all that other shit, we both rant a lot. We both are easily pissed off. So, I respect CM Punk. I respect CM Punk. I honor all of the matches that he has made. I won't say he's the best in the world, but he did put out some pretty damn good matches. Alec, you're always fucking doing something. CM Punk, let me just say this. You took my girl, so I gotta say fuck you. Links to your matches, I gotta say thank you also. You will forever be in my heart.
All right,
Asshole.
all right, and
Give it a good night kiss.
all right. So that's all of the questions that we have today. Are there any final statements you guys want to say?
Yes.
All right, Crippler.
Yeah, I got some.
Chris Benoit, Royal Rumble 2015.
All right, you can shut up. Okay, Ian,
Chris Benoit, Royal Rumble 2014.
all right, shut up.
I'd also like to say,
It's
follow me.
2015 because it's in January.
Follow. Hey, I need a cheap plug real quick. Follow me on the Twitter that I'm not going to tell you because I'm not going to be that type of asshole. Goodbye. I hate most of you. Some of you are okay.
All right, my final statement would have to be, crap. I just now lost my train of thought.
Triple.
Pretty much, subscribe to our YouTube, and yeah, that's it. All right, we're done. Bye, losers.